Hi, I'm Jonathan Kauser with LazyLizard.net, web hosting for the stars, and for us regular people too. So today I'm going to show you a quick, really cool little trick that will take less than 3 minutes to do, and it's something that every now and then comes in very handy for your WordPress site. Let's say you have a WordPress developer working on the site, he skips town, you never hear from him again, and you hire a new guy or a new girl. Well, what do? The first thing they're going to ask you is, what is your database name and password and username and this and that? Oh God, we're going to talk about databases. Oh, so boring. I know it's boring, but this is very, very easy, and you are not going to mind this at all. When your new web developer says, I need your database name, your database username, and your database password, this is what you're going to do, because you probably don't know it if you've hired a developer to create your site from scratch from the beginning. So here's what you do. It's very easy. You go to your FTP software. In this case, I'm going to go to cPanel, which is what we have set up on LazyLizard web hosting servers, which are, by the way, specially configured to host WordPress sites. They are fine-tuned for WordPress. So that's LazyLizard.net for your WordPress hosting needs. Now, we go to cPanel, we go to File Manager, which is the exact same thing. If you use FTP software, this is the exact same thing. You're going to go to Public HTML in this case, and double click on it. And you're going to look for a file that will contain all the information you need. You cannot log into your database and get this information if you log into your WordPress admin area. You will not get this information if you need it. Your database name, username, and password. So you've logged in, you're in your main directory where your WordPress site resides, and you're going to look for this file. Very simple, wp-config.php. That's your configuration file for your WordPress site. Double click on it, open it up, or download it if you have to, if you're using FTP software. And the information you need is right there. It is exactly at the top of this file. It's the first thing in the configuration file. So it has all the information you need. The first set of info is your database name, which your new developer will ask for. In this case, it's no_no. On cPanel servers, all cPanel servers automatically attach the username for the site to the beginning of the database name. So all database names will have the username, the site's username, underscore, and then you can create the second part. In this case, I just use the same thing. It's easier to remember. I use the username again for the site. So my database here is called no_no. The database username, which is the second part that he will need to know, he or she will need to know, is no_no. So keep it very simple. I make the username and the database name the same. Okay. The database password is right here. It's the part in between the single quote marks. Do not think the quote marks are part of it. They are not. And hopefully your database password does not have a quote mark at the beginning or end, or it could get a little confusing. Anyway, you can see this password is a little complicated. I make all my passwords complicated, and I make them all unique. I use LastPass. I highly recommend using LastPass, especially if you have your own website. You need it. You need it for your site login information. You need it for your WordPress login information. You need it for your database information. You need it for a lot of things. And you want to have unique passwords for everything. All right. So this is the password. Feel free to copy it. Feel free to try to use it. Don't worry, I don't care, because this will all be deleted before I upload the video. So it won't matter. By the time you see this, this will all be gone. Anyway, that is it. That is how to get your database username and password for your WordPress site, in case you ever need it, in case you hire a new developer and he needs it or she needs it. This happens all the time with my hosting clients. They call me and ask me what their database username and password is, and if they're just moving from another host, I don't know, but I tell them how to get it. And if they have it on our servers, I'll go look it up for them in this file. Very simple to find. All right, thanks for watching.